So chat, between streams, I have made another ultimate crushing factory and another ultimate smelting factory to basically double our ore processing throughput. We still only have the one elite purifying factory, but as you can see, this still isn't the bottleneck. The bottleneck still appears to be the ultimate crushing factory. The ultimate smelting factories are a little weird, and I think it's a little odd because you'll see this one here is receiving all of this dirty iron dust and turning them into iron ingots, whereas this one over here is only receiving a few items and smelting them accordingly. I think the reason for that is because there are so many different things being smelted up here, and there's not, like, it doesn't want to put this lead in, but if I take some lead out and I do something like this, I think it might put more lead in. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. It seems like it's not moving it fast enough, which is real bizarre. I think if we take this dirty lead out and kind of give it a bit of a helping hand, like that, suddenly it's doing maybe a bit better of a job. Like when all of the clumps are the same, it tends to work quite well, but when there are multiple different clumps, it really kind of struggles. Like now that it's just doing zinc, it's doing just fine. Like it's putting more than enough zinc in. But when it had like multiple different things coming through, like right now it's not moving the aluminum, which makes sense. There's no space for it. But previously, like there was a ton of stuff in here, but it was only using a little bit. Either way, I'm completely fine with how that's working right now. So this is hopefully going to make it make all of our ingot processing faster. And in fact, chat, I think that we are extremely close to being able to finish up the last couple of quests in the pack here. I believe we only have a few left to go. We have the advanced solar panel, which we actually made in the last stream. There we go. That is that advancement complete. And so I think this quest here is the final quest, the congratulations, you did it quest to craft an ultimate solar panel. And there's only one quest between then and now. We can also, if we want, complete the backpack quest, the building gadget quest, and the eternal eye quest as well, if we really want to 100% complete the rather short quest line here, which is the whole point of the pack, by the way. It's like it's meant to be a shorter quest line, a shorter tech experience, if it were. And I think we can maybe get there. The only thing that's really going to stand in our way, chat, I think, is resources, right? If we want to make the ultimate solar panel, we need 8 advanced solar panels. We have one of them. We made it in the last stream. Oh, I think we started making it in the last stream, and I left the refined storage system kind of doing its thing between episodes, and we do now have that one advanced solar panel. But if we're going to get the ultimate solar panel, we need 7 more advanced solar panels. And if we check out what is required for that, you'll see that we're missing quite a lot of the base resources. Now, a few of these we can take care of fairly easily, like missing 8 blaze rods and missing 13 blaze powder. That is a very easy thing for us to fix. And in fact, we should probably, chat, go ahead and request, not an exporter, although I'm sure the exporter will come in useful at some point in today's stream, but if we request an external storage, we can just place that down on the bottom of this gold chest here, which for whatever reason also has some iron ore in it, as well as quite a lot of other mob drops that are not really what we're after, but essentially, if we just put this like right there and make sure that that is connected up with cable, we should now have all of the blaze rods there, all 1,700 of them available to the system. And so once again, if we head on back up and request another 7 solar panels, that's now taken care of. Now, I really thought that our system knew how to make blaze rods into blaze powder. However, that does appear to not be the case. But that is, again, a very easy problem for us to solve. We could, if we wanted, to try and get a more efficient conversion between blaze rods and blaze powder by running them through a crusher. But really, when we have so many blaze rods, I don't really think it's too necessary. And so now, really, the only things that we're missing are a couple of ingots. Specifically, we're missing 68,000 iron. We have 40,000 in total and 68,000 still to go. Quite a little bit of redstone alloy here. We have 1,025. We're missing 2,600. So in total, we need about 3,652, 53, thereabouts. And so I think what we'll do is we'll bump up this number here to like, let's go 4,096 to keep in the multiples of 64. It's going to take a while for that to make 2,600 more ingots, but hopefully it'll get done sooner rather than later. What else do we have? I'm thinking what I might do, chat, is I might temporarily switch my ore processing system downstairs to just do iron. Because right now, all of the ores are being exported, even ores that we don't really need. The only things we need are osmium, copper, iron. And that's really it. We need osmium, copper, and iron. We do need some more redstone alloy, but that's being done. We also need more crimson iron, but that's also being... We can also get that from the nether. And we do have 700 crimson iron in our system. So I think I might go and quickly switch it out to just export iron for the time being, so that hopefully we can kind of very quickly, burn through the 43,000 iron ore that we have in the system, turn that into, 86,000 iron ingots, at which point we should have more than enough to make that highest tier of solar panels. So let's take out basically all of these, and I'll also take out all of these as well, and basically just turn this into an iron processing factory. And I think you might be surprised at just how fast we start to rack up the iron once we have all of these machines working basically flat out, just making iron. Now, speaking of iron, I did turn off the builder between streams because I came back on and all of our disk drives were full, partially because we were getting so much ore, right? We have 42,000 iron ore, which is a bit of a problem. But on top of that, we also had a ton of resources down here. In fact, we actually managed to fill up one of these ultimate bins with coal. So we have over 262,000 coal just sitting in this bin that's not even connected to the system, on top of an extra 19,000 that has come in on top of that. I also had to upgrade our bin for the redstone. We got 100,000 redstone, as well as the Tesla type, because we've got so much of that, and also the lapis as well. Those are all now upgraded to ultimate bins. And over here, I think I also could probably do with upgrading like the tin, for example, because I believe right now, yeah, we've got 39,000 tin, but only 32,000 of it is in this this bin here, because the other 7,000 is in the system. So I think we probably want to upgrade that, and then maybe silver as well. Is that what's on the end there? Aluminum, that's also kind of going up pretty quickly. But these two, the tin and the aluminum, are kind of ingots that we need, but we don't really need in abundance because they're not used in the making of the highest tier of solar panel, which is kind of what's been slowing us down in terms of getting 128,000 iron. So for now, though, I will go ahead and upgrade these. The ones that are either going to get full. And I don't think we're in danger of the copper or the gold getting there anytime soon. I will upgrade the lead, I think, and then maybe we'll also upgrade, if I can get out of here, which is looking unlikely. There we go. We'll also upgrade maybe, I guess, diamonds, even though we're not really close. Sure, why not? But yeah, let's go turn back on the bin. Not the bin. Let's go turn back on the builder. This guy over here. It is about halfway, or just over halfway done, at 685 out of 1,080-ish chunks. So we'll turn him back on again and let him do his thing. I think for now we are doing okay on uranium, so I don't think we need to go and do another kind of scan for uranium to keep our reactor going today. I think that's going to be A-okay. But that leads us, chat, into what we're going to work on in today's stream, and that is trying to get the final couple of resources required to actually make the highest tier of solar panel, because not only do we need 7 of the previous tier of solar panel, but we also need to get ourselves one of these ultimate solar cores, and to make that, we need 2 buckets of liquid DT fuel, as well as 2 platinum ingots, and then 1 nitro crystal. The nitro crystal is made using a ruby block, a crimson steel block, and a nether star. So the ruby block, super easy. We can make one of those right away. We already have one, actually. We can make another one if we like. I think this one here, the one that we already had, maybe came from downstairs. Although I thought I left that. Oh no, we have a third one, I guess. Okay. We also do have, of course, I think a few thousand rubies sitting over there. We got 1,027 in that cache there. So rubies really not too hard to come by. And then as for the platinum, again, we have 166 ingots and we got 2,500 also. Platinum really shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then finally, there is the liquid DT fuel. This is made in a way that's a little counterintuitive, I guess. But if we check in JEI, this is made in a rotary condensator, because we need liquid DT fuel, not just DT fuel. And the DT fuel is made in a chemical infuser with deuterium and tritium. The tritium is made with a solar neutron activator and the lithium that we made in the last stream. And then the deuterium is made by electrolytically separating heavy water. And heavy water, again, you can't click on this, so it doesn't show you in JEI how to make it, but you get heavy water by using the filter upgrade with the pump. It's a filter that separates heavy water from regular water, and so if we set up another pump on an unlimited water source, we can then put in the filter and then it will just produce heavy water as opposed to regular water, at which point we can electrolytically separate that water and hopefully use that to make ourselves some deuterium, and we should be good to go. So I have gone ahead and temporarily, or I guess permanently, disconnected the rotary condensator here from the lithium. So we do now have 10,000 millibuckets worth of lithium in our tower there, which we can hopefully use today to make ourselves some tritium with the advanced solar neutron collector, or whatever it was called. So let's have a look. In order to make the solar neutron activator, we need some reinforced alloys, 2 elite control circuits, a steel casing, a HDPE sheet, and some bronze ingots, all of which actually seem very doable. Of course, we did teach our system how to make the old steel casing in a previous stream. We also taught it how to make the old HDPE sheets for making solar panels, so we'll do that as well. And on top of that, we also know how to make the reinforced alloys. And in fact, chat, I think in the interest of time, if we could make like a few of these, which of course we can't, but it might not be a terrible idea to start making some of the solar panels, because if we wait and then just try and request an ultimate solar panel, it's probably going to take a few hours to actually get done. So what I might do is I might try requesting some of the lower tiers here. Let's have a look real quick. Let me, actually, no, this is fine. Let's have a look. So solar, if we want 7 of these, how many of the previous tier do we need? 56. 56 and then 448. So let's try 56 of these. I'm going to assume again that we don't have the resources for it. We don't. Actually, we're not going to have 56 of any of those, are we? That's not going to work. Oh gosh. So, we are going to run out of storage space as well. Let me first start off, chat, by requesting like 10 more 64K storage drives. And by 10 more, I of course mean slightly less than 10 more, maybe like 3 more. There we go. I do think that we should probably bump up the silicon number here. Right now, we're making silicon until we have 1,024. I think we can safely bump this up to like 4,096, much like we did with the redstone ingots. I think that's going to be fine. You may also have noticed just then that we were not going to have enough plastic. Thankfully, we do have quite a few pellets, but they're all kind of hanging out over here. So let me grab basically all of these and try and dump those back into the system so we can use them to make more drives. Because again, if we're going to try and make one of these ultimate solar panels, we do need an absolute ton, hello my friend, of the previous tier. Again, if we look at the steps here, I think it might tell us. Yeah, we need 262,000 leadstone solar cells, as well as, you know, thousands and thousands of nuggets as well, you know, almost 1 million steel nuggets. So we are going to need to have a lot of space in our system, even though eventually, of course, the solar panel is only going to take up 1 slot in our system. The fact is that we need, you know, millions of space before we can actually get to that point. So I will try and craft quite a few more of these 64K drives and really get the amount of storage available to our system, you know, up, which hopefully won't take too long, especially now that we do have all of that silicon pre-made. It should really just be a case of kind of smelting all of the processes, I think, and of course making some of the pink slime and processor binding. But hopefully, all of that is running pretty smoothly, outside of the fact that for whatever reason you do not have any power. Well, there we go. I guess you do now. Is this working okay? Yeah, it's doing fine. We do need ender pearls as well. Now, up until now, we've been getting all of our ender pearls via emeralds, and we do still have some emeralds here, but it might be possible that we run out fairly soon, and we might have to go and get some more. But again, it shouldn't be too difficult. We can just grab our digital miner and do exactly the same thing we did previously, and just go out and scan the nearby biome to get, you know, as many as we really need. All right, I don't know how many we have. We've got 39 ender pearls, which is pretty close to the maximum that we're going to need. I think we only need like a stack for the actual, like for all 7 solar panels. Yeah, so we're only 4 ender pearls away now. That's actually very doable. We do need 30,000 more sand, which could be maybe the biggest problem of them all. Because like iron-wise, we've managed to make 12,000 iron since the start of the stream here. So getting up to, you know, however much iron we need shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Like, we're going to get there, I think, fairly soon. But getting 30,000 more sand could prove difficult. I don't think that the copper is going to be a problem, nor do I think the osmium is going to be a problem, because once we have all of the iron we need, we can just swap out our system to making copper or osmium. And I'm assuming that we do have quite a bit. Yeah, we've got 10,000 copper in ore form there, and we also have 60,000 osmium ingots worth of osmium ore. Oh, sorry, even more than that because we have an ore tripling system. So 15,000 ingots worth of copper there and 90,000 ingots worth of osmium if we run it all through our ore tripling system. But as for sand, that could be an issue. Again, I don't think that the crimson iron is going to be an issue, nor do I think the glowstone is really. We can go to the nether with our digital miner and just mine up a ton of glowstone and crimson. But sand could be a problem. Quarrying desert shouldn't be a problem. I guess we could just take the nearest desert, by the way, is very far away. We did have a waypoint once upon a time, but the nearest desert is a couple of, like, tens of thousands of blocks away. We could head over there with our digital miner and just set it to mine sand, right? And just pump all that sand back via the dimensional chest into our system and then store it all in that cache over there. That being this guy right here. That is probably what we're going to end up doing, I guess. But either way, I got derailed here, chat. Let's make this, first of all, let's see if those 64K drives are done. They are indeed, or at least 2 of them are, and one more is almost done as well. I think I will request a few more after this one's done, because I think we do want even more space, right? Again, we need over 1 million K, so we need 1,000K or 1M, I don't know if it changes, but we need over 1 million bytes worth of storage if we're going to auto-craft all of it at once. Of course, we probably shouldn't auto-craft all of it at once, but in theory, I do want at least a little bit more, maybe over 500K if we can get it. So that's going to take us up to 488K. Can we request, like, 3 more? We totally can. I'll go with 2 more, because I do want to still have some silicon if we need it for other things today. But that should hopefully be a decent amount of space. So, at that point, and you'll notice are we still gaining, like, is it still going up? No, it seems like we're okay. Did I turn the builder back on? Unfortunately, there are no bigger drives. No, we don't have, oh, I did, but you've got power, which is interesting. Very interesting. I think we do want it on private. Let me do a quick /home again, because it would seem that we don't have enough power for the builder. It does say in red text there, not enough power. Also, let me go and check the old reactor. So you've got power, and you're full on power. I'm guessing you don't have power? You don't have power. You're full on power. Wait. Max output. Oh, that's EU, not RF. Are you not outputting power? You are outputting power. Are we using more than... There's no way we're using more than 20,000. I mean, there definitely is a way, actually. We did upgrade our electrolytic separator. This guy maxes out at 10K. It seems unlikely that we'll be using more than 20,000 redstone flux. I don't know what's going on here. What I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to make another connector. And I'm going to do what we probably should have done at the beginning of the pack, and that is, instead of having an ultimate energy cube here, we're going to put down a new connector. We'll call this energy in. Because, of course, the energy cube there, whilst acting as a buffer for power, can only transfer 20,000 RF per tick into the quantum entangler porter, whereas the connector here from XNet can transfer up to 100,000 redstone flux. So now if we can go and find that new connector there, we can hopefully set that to input. So this one here, energy in. So all we're going to do is we're going to have the energy coming from our reactor, which is on this channel here. Go in here. So insert, priority 5. That should then begin putting the power from the reactor into there. It is indeed fantastic. Okay. Not quite sure what was happening there, but that, I think, should now be working. Yeah, the power is being produced, it's being pulled out, and hopefully if we do a quick /back again, in fact, we don't even need to. We should be able to see the ores coming in via our dimensional chest. Yeah, so that is now once again working. I was really just looking to see if we were still gaining here. We aren't. It looks like we're maybe at the point, finally, where we're processing the ores faster than they're coming in with the builder, which is very nice indeed. So, we do now, chat, have quite a bit of storage, like 570-ish thousand bytes. So, let's see here. Can I make... I can't make like even a few of these, right? Because we're still missing a good chunk of stuff. Yeah. Let's instead start by maybe making just like a few of the lower tiers. We need 4,096 advanced solar. So, how many of these can I make? Can I make 2,500? No. Not even close. Can I make 1,000 of them? I can. Can I make 1,500 of them? Almost. We're missing a lot of glowstone. We should probably go and take care of that. Let's start by making 1,000 of those. Wait, I'm sure it said I could do that a minute ago. Or did I type in 100 by accident? You put 100 not 1,000. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's start with like 750. Okay, we need glowstone. That seems to be one of the big problems here. We're missing glowstone. We're missing crimson iron. We're of course missing osmium, redstone, and sand as well. All right. Okay, we need to take care of these, chat. These are issues that need to be resolved. We also could probably do with, for one, oh, this has already been upgraded, eh? I was going to say upgrading this to be able to make more. I guess these are being made about the speed they're being used here to make more redstone alloy. I'm just thinking about how I want to do this because we need so much more redstone alloy. Okay, let's start, chat, by finding our digital miner. Where in the... Oh, it's in the nether, right? Let's go actually check on our digital miner because I think we left it off in the last stream. Gathering ores. Although I do think that I connected it up with the... Oh, well, hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Am I a fool? Is all of our glowstone in block form? Is that the problem? No. Also, we should sleep. Those phantoms keep spawning every night. let me sleep to take care of those. I really thought we had more glowstone. We got 102. Let me go check the nether and see if we have glowstone in there. I think it's possible. I do remember having an issue with the glowstone. I think it's possible that our glowstone is just sitting in a dimensional chest, maybe, or inside of the digital miner. No. All right, so I guess the glowstone has gone in. Let's go ahead and move the digital miner to get us some more glowstone and also get us some more crimson iron as well. All right. So a lot of mining in the nether later with the digital miner. We now have many, many stacks of glowstone, all of which we can run through the old enriching factory, like so. And while we're at it, we might as well grab an elite installer. And we've got some spare ultimate installers as well. So we might as well grab both of those and upgrade this factory just because we can. Like so. At that point, we can put all the glowstone in. And that should, chat, I believe, get us enough glowstone to make the highest tier of solar panel. If we want to make 7 of these, or 7 more of these, we're missing 1,300. I'm hopeful that by the time all of these have finished processing, that we should have all of the missing glowstone, and we should be good to go. Now, in the time it took me to do all that, we do now have 80,000 iron. So, again, if we look here, we're still missing 28,000, so we do need to leave that running for a little longer. We're getting closer on the redstone alloy. We've now got 2,339 there, which is very nice indeed. What else are we missing? We need 7 more ender pearls. That seems fixable. If we quickly head on upstairs, let me grab some gold as well. Because we don't quite have enough emeralds here for 7 ender pearls. But what we can do is we can get 6 ender pearls, trade our gold for emeralds, and then trade those for more ender pearls. There we go. So that's 8 ender pearls, and that should be all of the ender pearls required now. It is. All right. We can also grab our crimson iron. We have enough of that as well. And we can run all of that through the smelting factory? No. Yeah, this one was awkward because we have to run it through the electric furnace, right? Which is what we have here. So let's get an exporter. Let's put that exporter right here. Obviously, we want it facing to the electric furnace. Like that. And then we're just going to have this export crimson steel. And at the bottom of that should be set to input. So we should see the crimson steel coming in. We do, beautiful. So hopefully that'll just get slowly worked on to the point where we have enough to make the 7 advanced solar panels. Now, outside of iron, we of course need osmium and copper. Luckily, we don't need too much more of those. We need 6,000 more osmium and 4,000 more copper. Once we switch the system over to just making those, I don't think that's going to take too long. The other big thing that we're missing, we need 31,000 more sand. Now, thankfully, I think that's going to be a lot easier than it sounds. Because downstairs, we have a bin ready for sand. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that to ultimate. So now we can hold 261,000 sand, or however much it is, 262,144 sand, the same as we have in this bin here. I think all we need to do is take our digital miner to a desert, filter it for sand, and then have all that sand pumped back into the dimensional chest, and we should be good to go. Now, we did find a desert previously. However, it was very, 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 very far away. So I'm being told I can use this compass here to find the nearest desert. The nature's compass. So I would like my nearest desert. Start search. The nearest desert is at coordinates -1660 and 120. It's actually not, it's like 2,000 blocks away. It's a lot closer than I thought. I don't think this is the desert we went to last time. So, let's throw down our old quantum entangler porter. And then, let us begin with maybe a slightly more modest. Let's do 128 by 128. Y level, we're going to do like a couple of blocks. And we're going to offset it just a little bit. Like this, maybe? And then what direction are we facing? We're facing going -X, so let's do 64 like that. That should hopefully put a nice big old box ahead of us. That should get a nice amount of sand. Now, it is going to cause all of this sand to fall. I think what I might do, chat, is I might do a slightly higher Y level to encompass this top area of sand. Although maybe that's not worth it. Like if we do like 15 blocks up and then offset like, if we do 15 blocks total and then offset it up by like 12. Maybe not that high, eh? Like 8. Hello, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Let's visualize that. A little lower. A little bit lower. Maybe like 5. That seems like it might be a bit better. We are still going to have some sand falling. But I think that's okay. We do want to unvoid sand. That's very true. And I think we can probably get away with 0 filter here, chat. And just basically pump all that comes out of here back into the system. All right. Boom. There we go. Now we're talking. That's a lot of sandstone as well. We might have to process that sandstone. It would also seem that... we can crush the sandstone. Okay. It would also seem that our system back at home is not currently equipped to pull out this much stuff. So let me do a quick /home. And let's see if we can't speed up the extraction. And also let's see if we can't maybe automate some of the crushing as well. Not that we should struggle for space, I don't think. This should have, yeah, this is very fast already. But it looks like it needs to be faster. Yeah, it is coming in. Let's get a few more importers, I think, chat. Also, let's teach our system how to make importers. Bizarrely, we've managed to go this far without teaching it how these are made. And that very much so feels like something we should have. So let's get, like, 2 more importers. And let's get quite a few more speed upgrades. I think we want 11 more, if we can wing it. Finally, chat, we have run out of sugarcane. That's taken quite a while. But also, thankfully, we do have more of it out here. So, importer, those are done. Perfect. Speed upgrades, we have 8, so we can go ahead and make 2 stack upgrades. Do need yet more sugarcane for that. That's fine, we do have it. Beautiful. Nice. So 1 and 2, good stuff. And then hopefully, we should have 6 more speed upgrades after that. They are still being made, I believe. They are indeed, those are still scheduled. That's fine. So we're going to have 1 on the left and 1 on the right. I guess we could have 1 on the front as well, but for symmetry, we'll go 1 on the left and 1 on the right. And then we can just hook that up like so. Make sure each one has a stack upgrade to pull in even faster. There we go. And then if each of those has speed upgrades as well, hopefully at that point we're getting pretty close to pulling all this in. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. How are we doing on sand? So we need quite a bit. I think we need like 40,000. The system is struggling a little bit. So we need 7 more of these advanced solar panels if we're going to make the ultimate. So we're missing 23,000. But as you'll see, the sand is coming in thick and fast. So I'm thinking now, chat, we look to making like the highest tier of crushing factory that we possibly can. And we begin exporting the sandstone as well. I think if we do that, we're going to get all the sand we need very, very quickly. So let's go and let's make, if we can, we're doing more circuits. Or what they're called circuits? Yeah, circuits. Let's request quite a few of each. So that is the basic crushing factory, upgraded to as soon as we have some more alloys. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Beautiful. Upgraded to the advanced crushing factory. Upgraded to the elite crushing factory. And finally, upgraded, hopefully, to the ultimate crushing factory. Beautiful. We should already have the speed and energy upgrades. We do indeed. Let's grab both of those, or a stack of each, or 8 of each, I should say, which is the current stack limit. Beautiful. And then we're also going to want to have an exporter that is probably also going to want a stack upgrade. So let's try and get ideally like 7 or 8 more of these, but I think that's going to be unlikely given our current sugarcane predicament. So let's go with like 5 for now. Still not enough, eh? Okay, that's fine. Did I put speed and stack upgrades in here? I don't think I did I? No. Okay, let's temporarily move this electric furnace here because this is not being used for anything apart from our crimson iron, which apparently is all done. It is indeed fantastic. So we'll break that for now. And we'll put down the old ultimate crushing factory, like so. Make sure the back here is set to input and the bottom is set to output. And then this time we're going to swap out crimson iron for sandstone, like so. And hopefully, if we turn auto sort on, and if we fill this guy up with speed and energy upgrades, like so, that will hopefully work. It does look like power is not being sent, but that is probably an issue with the XNet network, I would assume. Oh no, maybe it's an issue with the fact that we're running 2 RF Tools builders at full speed. We're producing 19,000. I guess the builder that's getting sand, given that it's not filtered for anything, is probably tearing it up. You know what, chat? I think if we turn this off so it stops importing, then power should return because the builder's going to be off. Okay, perfect. So we've temporarily turned off the importing. It's still being pulled in, eh? Oh no, there's a few importers, you fool. Let me turn off the all the importers. There we go. So that's going to stop our builder from sucking all of our power away. And in fact, I think we have enough sand. Yeah, we do have enough sand. Either way, I am going to begin. I'm going to try and still process our. Gosh, that's a lot of sand, eh? Let me upgrade this connector here to an advanced connector. It looks like I may have overestimated how much sand we were, like, maybe underestimated how much sand we were going to get right there. So let me quickly find the old crushing factory on here. There it is. We'll insert on power, and we will extract stacks every 5 ticks, and we'll do round robin as well. So hopefully that should start pulling in the sand. And I guess what we can do is, given that we're not importing on these anymore, we can just steal these stack and speed upgrades and begin exporting that sandstone very quickly. Nice. All right. We do have a bin downstairs, by the way, that's holding all of our sand. So all 40,000 of it is being held in there. So all that sand should get there nice and fast. Given that I don't want to walk all the way back to the desert, what I think I might do, chat, is change this to frequency 6. And then if we do a quick slash back, we can change our guy here as well to frequency 6. And then we can just turn this back on again. That way we can continue to get our ores. Even though I think we have enough ores, we can continue to get our ores and then just pretend that quarry in the desert is just... We'll leave it offline for now. Just leave it there until we need more sand, at which point we could switch back to frequency 5. We did begin the stream by talking about the solar core, this guy right here. So liquid DT fuel shouldn't be too difficult for us to get. We were going to make a solar neutron activator. I did even request the HDPE sheets, and it really shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know if I'm going to get 10 bronze here when I request it, because I don't know how our system's doing, given that it needs to craft so much. But I'm going to try and request some alloys and some bronze here, and hopefully we can get this solar neutron activator going. At which point, getting our first bits of DT fuel really shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so once you have the solar neutron activator, this is used to actually make the DT fuel. So the DT fuel is made with, as mentioned at the start of the stream, the tritium and the deuterium. The tritium is made in the solar neutron activator using lithium. Now, bizarrely, it took me a little while to figure this out while testing. You'd think, I'll put this down, that it takes its fluids from the front, as that would appear to be where the fluids go in, and there's nothing else on the other sides of the machine. But that would be incorrect. This machine actually takes the lithium in via the bottom port, which I think is very bizarre, but is how it's done. So we can get rid of this rotary condensator for now, and we can put this guy down, I guess, like right about here, like that. And then if we grab some mechanical pipes and just kill a couple of the members of the horde. There we go. Do something like this, and... Actually, never mind. This is a... Oh, please tell me that didn't destroy my lithium. It didn't. Thankfully. We've still got 10,000 millibuckets. Beautiful. We actually need a pressurized pipe here, chat, because lithium is not a liquid, it's a gas. So mechanical pipe into rotary condensator. Decondensating. Set this to fluids. Extract. Lithium is being made. That lithium then needs to be extracted, and it is in gas form. It needs to be taken out and pumped into the bottom of the solar neutron activator. Like that. At which point, chat, the solar neutron activator begins turning the lithium into tritium. And so that is half of the process of DT fuel taken care of, right? We have the tritium. All we need now is the deuterium. The deuterium is flowing heavy water in an electrolytic separator. So that shouldn't be too bad. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a chemical infuser, which shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. So that's everything for the chemical infuser. I'm going to put this guy down right here. So the tritium is filling up. We're then going to get some water. Thankfully, we do have a pond next to us. We're also going to make a new pump as well, which shouldn't be too bad. We need another steel casing, but again, those shouldn't take too long to make, hopefully. And we also need a filter upgrade to allow us to filter out the water that we're after. That does require tin dust of all things. I think we do not yet have tin dust, but essentially, we're going to have an unlimited water source. I think probably, I'm just thinking about where I want to do this, because we're going to have an electrolytic separator as well to separate out the heavy water. And for that, we need another one of these guys. And thankfully, we do have what it takes to make another electrolytic core. So let me quickly check the old heavy water recipe. Okay, so we want the electrolytic separator this way around. So the deuterium goes in that way. That means that we want the heavy water up there, which means it's fine to have the pump right here. So we're going to have water here. Water here. We're then going to place a pump on top of that water right there. Once we have the tin dust, we can make the filter. Okay, so back outside, chat. All we should have to do now is provide power to the pump. Let me put this in. There we go. We can get rid of this grass block here. So that should start producing heavy water. It is. It is quite slow, but that's fine. We have the speed and energy upgrades required, so let's put both those in. There we go. And let's, of course, put down the old cell. This is using 400 hour per tick, which is fine. And there we go. The heavy water is being produced. I believe this is a fluid, so I believe this will work. As long as we go into the front here. Like so. Beautiful. This guy does also, of course, need power of some description. And I'm honestly thinking that another quantum entangler porter might not be the worst idea in the world. If we request 4 refined obsidian and then 1 ender core, we should be able to make another one of these to power our outside area. Beautiful. So I'll put that down. I guess we do have these solar panels, but I don't think these are going to be producing enough for the electrolytic separator, especially if we want to make it faster. So again, private, GamingOnCaffeine set. That should then begin pumping power into here, hopefully, as long as power is set to output on all sides, which is what we want. And that is now working. Cool. And we do have a little bit of DT fuel. That does, of course, need power as well. So if we get some universal cable here, let's go ahead and make some higher tier cable, I reckon. There we go. If we do something like this, we hopefully should start getting a decent amount of DT fuel. And again, chat, we only need 2 buckets worth. So we only need 2,000 millibuckets of DT fuel. I'm already a 10th of the way there. So I really don't think that's going to take too long, honestly. And I also don't think we really need to upgrade or speed up the electrolytic separator either. I think we can just leave that to do its thing, and then, we'll come back hopefully fairly soon to everything it takes to make 2 buckets of DT fuel. And I think we'll probably end up crafting the actual final solar panel manually. This guy here. Because crafting this should be fairly easy. And then, we'll have our machine, our refined storage system, make the 8 advanced solar panels. So yeah, all we need to do is actually craft the final bit here. But we are very close, chat. We are very, very close. What are we missing now? So we have all the osmium and the copper. So once again, we can go and swap downstairs back out for iron. Let me do that real quick. So get rid of both those, put the iron in there. I will take all of this out to speed things up. And we do also, of course, have to go and change the old filter. Like that. So now we're back to making just iron in here. And hopefully those are going to start filling up nice and quickly. Any second now, chat. Any second now. There we go. Don't know why that took so long. I think it is set to round robin, but either way. And other than that, chat, I think we're pretty much good to go, right? 7 solar panels. Yeah, we need 1 ender pearl, which, of course, we can do. Get some gold. Head on back upstairs to our good old villager friend. There we go. And yeah, I think we're pretty much there. All we need now is 357 more redstone alloy. The redstone alloy is being made automatically. By the time we come back to the next stream, we should have 4,096 because it's just going to keep going in the background here. We do need... Is redstone not being exported there? Oh, it is. It's just not going in fast enough. There should be redstone there in each slot. And also in here. I'm not quite sure why that's not filling up either. It could probably do with maybe some speed upgrades. just to make it a little bit faster. There we go. And yeah, so all we need to do now is just wait for 6,000 iron to smelt and 344 redstone alloys to craft. We also, in the next stream, need to fight the Wither, because, of course, to make this nitro crystal, we still do need another star. But I think we're pretty much there, chat. Next time we'll come back, we will collect the DT fuel, because we should have enough. We will fight the Wither, make 16 nitro crystals. We only need the one, but we'll make 16. Craft up the ultimate solar core. Hopefully be able to make 7 advanced solar panels. I guess we should really start some of them now. Like, how many can we make? We can make 5. Can we make 6? We can make 6. I think I'm going to... I mean, I guess we can't make 7. Yeah. Okay, let's request 6 advanced solar cells. Begin. That's 196,000 leadstone solar panels. And hopefully, chat, by the time we come back for the next stream, we will have 7 advanced solar cells, because we have 1. We're making 6. We should have 7. So next stream, we'll come back. We'll start by requesting 1 more, because by that point we should have enough redstone alloy, and we should have enough iron as well. We'll request 1 more solar panel to get us up to the 8. We'll fight the Wither. We'll get the DT fuel. We'll craft up the ultimate solar core. And that'll be it, chat. We'll craft up the final ultimate solar panel, and we will have completed all of the quests in QTech.